Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy YF Onte.
And YF Dizzy. We in this thing like every Saturday from FBRN.US, Globe Life Park. Coming live to you again. Here we are. Here we go. Mr. Onte, how you doing? You got your feelings yet, Mr. Sir? Or is you just exhausted from swimming in the pool at the water park you said you was at?
Well, first off, I have not been in my feelings all day, and you keep pushing it. So, second off, I had fun. You know what I'm saying? At the pool.
Oh, yeah.
Got my little swim on.
Oh, yeah.
Dreads flying. Feeling real good.
Yeah.
For a quick little shout out, I want to give a shout out to the Grand Prairie Fire Department for dealing with that chaos at Poly American. I want to give them a round of applause for working almost 10 hours, putting that plastic fire out. The plastic is a work of devil. Plastic is a work of the devil. So shout out to the GP Fire Department. Hope y'all hear that.
Yeah, we could get a lot of different products instead of plastic.
No, for real, because
Like, we can make plastic out of hemp, and that will be way more biodegradable. That means it goes into the earth after we use it. The plastic we have now just stays in landfills for basically forever.
I don't understand. Like at the airport, at that Whataburger in the airport, they have paper straws, and that shit's clutch. Like all you gotta do is crumble it up and throw it in trash.
I think 7-Eleven has stuff like that now too. Cause I went there, was it like 2 days ago, give me a little drink, a little big gulp, and they had like paper straws now. Or they wasn't like plastic no more though. I don't know if there was paper. There wasn't plastic though.
Also, like I'm an animal lover, so like I feel like all this plastic and shit, that shit eventually it leads to the ocean.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? There's turtles and all that who literally get stuck.
Yeah.
You got, you know what I'm saying, straws going in their nose. They can't get that out. They can't do any of that.
Yeah, because animals are dumb.
And I'm starting to feel like our ocean is, I feel like we're going to end up losing our ocean.
Maybe.
Be wise, because remember I told you about the oil spill that happened? Yeah. And it's thick. Like, that water just had to stand still.
They keep trying to mess up all our renewable resources. They tearing down the rainforest and messing up our water.
If we don't have the
they
water,
polluting our air. That we're gonna basically have to live in. They're making it so we have to leave this planet.
and that brings me up to my conversation.
What up?
You cannot
Wait. Before you get to that, just quick little YF update. Well, not even update, just DF Dub update. The Stars beat Calvary 7-3 yesterday, so they're moving on to the second round. First game is today, so good luck to the Stars. And then the Mavs is also in the playoffs. Yesterday they played last night, and it was the Clippers finally played a good game. Is all it was. And Luka got hurt. In about the third quarter. Kawhi done kneed his leg and he rolled his ankle, so he's kind of doubtful. Well, no, he's not doubtful. He's questionable for game 4.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be a while before he come. Not a while, but give it like a week.
Yeah,
he can't come back in 2 days.
Yeah, this has been the best series so far. The Mavs should win 2-0 up, so it should be 2-1 right now, but it's 1-2. And I still think the Mavs have a chance to win it because the bench is very deep, and there's a lot of good players. And Rick Carlisle is honestly the best coach in the NBA.
We gonna have
from my perspective, and playoff P, keep playing like playoff P. He had 8?
Who's that? Porzingis?
8 to 10 points. Yeah, no, that's not Porzingis. That's motherfucking Paul George.
Oh, I was about to say Paul George don't play for the Maverick.
Nah, he played for the Clippers.
He wasn't really doing nothing last night.
Exactly. Keep playing like that, Paul George. Playoff P.
It was all Kawhi pretty much.
That's all.
Wait, why isn't Beverly playing?
He has a sprained calf.
Did you see about Houston? Now they're talking about, is the Rockets better without Russ?
Maybe,
because they played that bad boy nice. I don't know.
Well, they playing right now. The Rockets and OKC is playing right now, and the Rockets have blown out OKC first 2 games.
That's what I was thinking as well. You got Harden and you got Russ.
Yeah,
you got 2 ball hoggers.
See, and I thought the Rockets was gonna lose because they didn't have Russ, and they really don't have no big man. They don't really have, but Austin Rivers been turning up.
They still got start with a K.
Who?
He like center, right?
Capella.
Yeah.
Nah, he played for he got traded to the Hawks.
That's why I'm very questioned about the Nets. You got KD, you got Kyrie.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, that's different though.
I don't know. I don't know. We got to see.
We're gonna see. I feel like they're both fragile. That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
They're both real fragile and they both sensitive.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I mean?
You got stick figure and you got short man.
Yeah. So what up, man? What you got to say to the people?
The topic I want to talk about today, I made a title for it. I mean, people could think what they want, but you cannot progress with it being chaos. The reason why I say that is because what we were just talking about before sports, that brings me up to the conversation of how America's doing unconstitutional things to us humans.
Yeah.
Why? For an example, Texas, other states, they're all hurt right now. Why? Because you telling me the government is telling these small businesses you cannot. Besides our state, there's literally other states that's making it harsh.
Yeah, like California.
Yeah. They're telling these business owners, close your stuff. But you can keep Target, Walmart, all the food places, all these places can stay open.
Yeah.
Hurricane, every Six Flags, everybody, right? But the cops and the government, the city council is literally going to these small businesses and telling them, hey, close your building. If you do not close it, you have to face jail time, serious jail time.
Yeah.
5 to 10 years in jail. And you have a big fine ticket that can go up to $100,000.
Yeah.
Just because these people are regular human beings like me and you start this business literally from the ground up, and you tell them that they can't open their business, but you got Target, Starbucks, bro. Who the fuck needs Starbucks?
Yeah, we don't need stuff. Well, I don't know. There's people
who need
really,
coffee.
Yeah, really do need
Just
coffee.
like how I said about the alcohol thing.
Yeah, coffee, I feel like it's very addictive. Cause
Oh, my God.
I've been working mornings and I've been,
Please don't tell me you've been.
on my break, I might drink me a little coffee
I
because
can't do
it
it.
helped me get my organs going to
I'd
get
rather
that little manure out.
I'd rather drink an energy drink than coffee. I know that sounds bad, but
I don't really. That's what I'm saying. I feel like energy drink is too intense and too much like just sugar and stuff.
I think there's people addicted, oh my God, to energy drinks like nuts.
Yeah, shout out the white man.
The white man. I think he's been doing pretty good though. I think he hasn't been drinking them bad
I
boys.
remember back in the day, he used to drink 2 a day.
The jumbo size.
Yeah, jumbo size.
You know how the one you could put the recap back on there.
Yeah, he would get the recaps. He get 2 of those. I'd be like, God damn. And you weigh 100 pounds.
Boy. So that leads me to, how long are we gonna allow the government to keep doing unconstitutional things?
Here's the thing. What is anybody gonna do about it?
There's a lot of people who's trying to do something, but then you got that crowd who's like, how do you think it's okay? Why do people think it's okay for the city council to tell you to close your shit? How else are you supposed to make your money?
Yep.
What you want me to do? Go sell some dope? Then I get locked up. What you want me to do? Do Uber?
Yeah.
Then I have a chance to catch COVID. What you want me to do? You feel me? Like, I got kids, I got family, I need this shit.
Yeah.
And you gonna give me jail time? There's people going to court, bro, fighting over their own businesses.
I'm saying, besides court, what is people gonna do?
I don't know. That's the thing. We need to figure it out. If we don't figure it out, I feel like it's gonna get worse than it already is.
Yeah.
You got kids going to school, and you got states hiding the COVID cases because kids are going to school because they don't want to tell. They don't want to tell the state that their kids are getting COVID.
Because here's the thing: the schools get money for how many kids are in their
Exactly.
class. So per head, they get a certain amount of money. So that's why they're trying to push the narrative about school. But speaking of school, have you heard about colleges? Right, most of the colleges, their classes are entirely online. My question is, if your classes are entirely online, why is tuition the same?
Unconstitutional rights. You telling me, like you said, how much you pay? Just take a wild guess. Tobias, is old enough to go to college. You took your life savings to go pay for your son to go to college.
Yeah.
And now we're doing this shit online?
Yeah.
They got professors. Bro, there's a tweet going around because this professor sent in a group chat. He said, I don't feel like doing this shit. So you know what? I'm just going to cancel the class.
Damn.
How you going to do that, bro? You got kids paying for this.
I mean, they get refunded for
bro,
that.
Still.
But still,
that's lazy, bro.
Yeah, that's lazy, and it's really, I really don't think a lot of people could learn like that.
That's hard. Some people need that one-on-ones.
Most people need that one-on-one.
And that's why I feel like me personally, I just feel like a 4-year university is hard on people because they don't get that one-on-one concentration.
I wouldn't necessarily say that, though.
I would.
It is good because not all classes. It depends also which one you go. Of course, if you go to like Alabama or just something humongous, your early classes are gonna be huge. But as you go up and actually focus on your field, because everybody has their own major, once you focus on your major, those classes are kind of always smaller because everybody's taking a different major.
Yeah,
that's why,
explain that to the people who don't graduate
yeah, for all
or
you
drop out.
So, but right now, I would advise anybody who's thinking about going to college, don't do it right now. It's a waste of money, first of all, because I went to college and I gotta say I did learn a lot, but it wasn't from the classes. I did learn from the classes, don't get me wrong, but most of my college experience and my learning came from just being on my own, learning, being away from my mama, learning how to do my own laundry, learning how to cook for myself, learning how to clean up without anybody telling me to clean up, learning how to pay my bills, how to manage my money for a certain amount of time, not when you don't have somebody who's right. Hey mama, you have to learn how to do stuff on your own and how to really interact with people in a social environment. How to be myself is things I learned, and you can't really do that whenever it's COVID, because if you gather with a group, more than 7, they're gonna shut it down. You see what happened at the TikTok house? That is outrageous. They're stupid. But at the TikTok house, they was having humongous parties, and California turned off their electricity and their water to their house.
If you want me to be honest about this
Yeah.
group, if you want me to be straight with you right now,
Yeah.
do you know how many people is at Hurricane Harbor?
I bet a lot.
Now, do you think any of them people are gonna come out with COVID?
Maybe some.
I don't think none of them, to be honest.
Here's the thing. COVID is a real thing, though.
It is, but I have my doubts and I have my, I'm starting to believe now that, like I said, it's a pandemic, and this shit's really getting out of hand. Like, bro, you can't even go to the concession stands. Guess what? They won't let you go to the concession stands unless you have a mask. Like, you can't order food unless you have a mask. I can't go in the bathroom unless I have a mask. Ain't nobody in the bathroom.
Man, you can't even go into this is the dumbest thing. You go into a restaurant, you put on your mask to walk in, walk through the restaurant, but as soon as you get to your table, you take it off. But there's literally somebody sitting right next to you in the restaurant. Like, everybody's breathing the same air. It doesn't just stay in your little bubble.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and like at Hurricane Harbor, guess what they're doing?
What?
You know how people get off the little floaties? When the next person got to go, they'll spray the handles.
Mm-hmm. They was laying across the whole thing.
Lord Jesus, help me.
Man, that's retarded.
Bro, I'm telling you, this is starting to get really, like, come on, dog. You got did you hear about what happened in China?
What?
In Wuhan, China, where it started, right?
Yeah.
You know, they had one of the biggest pool parties of the year.
Yeah.
Isn't that where it started, correct?
Yeah.
Why are they having pool parties? Why is everybody in the pool? Why
knows?
they having EDM concerts?
Who knows why they in the pool?
But here's my theory. There's a cure for COVID, right?
Yeah.
I don't know the long ass word.
Hydroxychloroquine.
There you go.
Yeah.
I feel like China stole that from everybody else and gave it to the China people.
I wouldn't necessarily do it like that. It's just they want to come up with a vaccine. This is what I will say about the whole cure for COVID and everything. Hydroxychloroquine has been proven to work, even though whoever says it, Donald Trump is an orange bad man, even though he is annoying and he is disrespectful from time to time and you might not agree with his policies, he's telling the truth. Hydroxychloroquine works to cure COVID. There was a group of doctors that came out, made a whole video and said it cures it. We've cured it. And just because one of the doctors believes that bad energy could make you sick, which it can, you can't really prove it through medical, just like spiritual stuff. You can't prove God is real through science. It just because one person seems crazy doesn't discredit the rest of the group. It's still a group of doctors who came out and said hydroxychloroquine works. You don't have to take that vaccine. But guess what? They're trying to push this vaccine. That's the same thing with the mask. The mask doesn't really even, at my job, everybody has to wear a mask, right? But guess what? Nobody has it over their nose except the bosses.
Yeah, we don't.
Everybody else just has it on their lip. And then guess what? It's just so they can have you obey.
It want
and that's
control.
The same thing with the stores. They just want to control you. They just want you to obey. And guess what? Next time they're going to say, if you don't have the bracelet that attracts you, you can't come into the store. You can't cash your paycheck. You can't come to work. And then to move on past that, they're going to say, if you haven't took the vaccine, you can't work. You can't take your paycheck. You can't do anything. So it's a roadmap. You can see 3 steps ahead. That's basically what they're doing. And everybody's starting to realize, like, why the hell do we use these masks? They're not doing nothing. These little fabric
shit.
If you could fart and then the room smells like shits, what makes you think a little cloth is gonna keep?
And that's what I be saying.
Killer,
Disease.
Killer virus.
You're supposed to just drop dead.
Yeah.
Now that's what I be saying. You got people doing like local businesses, but they're making their clothes literally out of like cloth.
Yeah.
How is that helping?
My mask is out of cloth. One of my bosses, he, is a regular face mask, the blue ones. He cuts out one of the sides where it's basically transparent, just because just to follow the rules.
Bro, the reason why I was talking about the Wuhan thing is because they're going back to normal.
Yeah.
They're having parties. Everybody's in the streets. Brazil, they're in the streets. But you got America, been dealing with this since January almost.
Yeah.
And we still dealing with it. And it's like I don't understand. And it's getting out of proportion right now.
And why is that?
Why is it getting out of proportion?
No, I'm saying, why are we the only ones who still being held back?
Because we're America.
But not even that.
America's just dumb.
What's happening in 2 months?
Oh, 2 months from now? The election.
We have an election.
All this is happening for the election.
And guess what? The orange bad man was actually doing a good job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He's done more for all the communities than the presidents before, or even that I think Joe Biden will. Guess what? He's done more for the black community than Obama ever did.
And see, we know something crazy? I was talking to some people, right?
Yeah.
And they're getting upset because, we agree. Fuck it. I don't even care no more. Like, I'm an American, bro. I'm a patriotic person. Like, I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. Like, I am American that wants the American people to realize what's happening in our country.
Yeah.
What's so wrong about that? Why are you saying, oh, we're all going to fuck Donald Trump? Why do you hate Donald Trump? I don't know. I'm just going to go vote for Biden. You're going to go vote for a man that had a law for about black people?
Yeah. And here's the thing. I don't understand. Me personally, I understand why Hispanic people don't like
Trump.
Yeah, because he's being strict on the deportation laws and building up the wall.
But we can
and
go
hasn't
deep.
really done much about the children in the cages, right?
Correct.
But first, one thing, the cages were built by the Obama administration.
And people don't even know that.
People don't know that. 2, the Obama administration deported the most people out of any administration before him. Even over Trump.
Isn't it like almost close to like million?
Yeah. It's above. It's crazy numbers.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was crazy numbers. Obama has deported the most amount of people. And then it's just like a job, right? Let's say, one boss comes in and you have a certain quota of like, we have to ship out this many crates per week, right?
I got to hurry up and get done with this trailer.
We got shit. This boss came in, we have to do this many crates. All right, so the next boss comes in after that one leaves. Do you think he's going to go down on the crates?
No.
He could go down a little bit, but
Just
not by a lot.
Not by a lot.
So that's the thing with the deportation stuff. You go, and that's one of the rules in the law of power is you could come and make change, but you can't make crazy change because then people going to start tripping. And that's what happened with Trump. He's making good change, and it's kind of fast. So that's why people was tripping out because they're not used to somebody making change.
Because they had somebody in office who what? The
same thing as the previous ones.
The same, bro. And we lucky getting deep now, bro. There's been the same presidents doing the same old shit over and over and over again.
Same thing over and
over.
And
then I ask people, like, there's people who don't literally have not done the research. They just hate Donald Trump because of the way he talks.
Yeah, but that's the point I was getting to. I understand why Hispanic people dislike Donald Trump because the news makes it seem like he's the one that's responsible for the deportation for the kids in the cages, and it makes it seem like he's responsible when he's not. You know what I mean? He's dealing with a pandemic. He's dealing with the pedophiles. He's actually captured a lot of sex trafficking people, the most arrests ever.
Hey,
by times 10
of the
previous administration.
I literally just told somebody about a person who was in office that got arrested for child pornography.
Yeah. And It's crazy. That's why he's focusing. It's tough to do everything all at once.
You're a president.
So that's why I'll give him like I'm waiting on it. But my question is, why do black people dislike Donald Trump?
It's because I'm a black person.
Yeah, as a fellow black person.
I don't think it has anything to do with him.
Yeah.
I just think it has to do with social media.
Exactly.
I don't think it has anything to do with him personally. It just
Yeah.
has to do with something with social media. You see, like I'm telling you, the agenda. You have all these videos. I don't know if you just seen what happened in Louisiana. I'm gonna tell you what
Yeah.
happened. About 6, 7 police officers shot a black man.
Yeah.
Another black man got shot. Here's the story. The black man, I'm gonna tell you why they shot him. He tried to run into. He had a knife in his hand, a big butcher knife. He tried to go run to the shell with that knife. So they're not gonna let him go run in there
Yeah.
and go kill more people. They already tried to tase him. The taser didn't work 3 times. It didn't work. So what else are they gonna do? People in the comments are saying,
Yeah.
shoot the man in the leg. That's attempted murder. If you shoot somebody in the leg, they're gonna bleed more than they would if they shot him in the stomach.
You know what is way tougher to if somebody's running.
Oh my God,
You know how hard it is to shoot at their leg.
At
'Cause
their
that's
leg.
moving back and forth.
David, that's attempted
And depending
murder.
on the angles. And here's the thing: the body and the head is like the easiest targets.
They're taught to shoot head. They're really taught to shoot torso below, but they're never supposed to shoot for the head.
And I hate when they cry, just because he broke the law doesn't mean he had to die.
And see in the comments, you know what I'm saying? It makes sense, David. You and your not you. You're not there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Helena and Tobias in the store.
Yeah.
And there's a man trying to run in the store with a knife. What are you gonna do?
I would pray that the cops kill him.
Exactly. And
If
you're
I
saying
was, that's what I'm saying. People that are on the internet are away from the situation, like, oh, he shouldn't have died. I should have tried to peacefully. But I promise you, everybody in the store was probably like, kill that motherfucker.
fucker, like, bro, like, what are you gonna do? You're naked. You have no weapons.
Yeah.
A man comes in here, bro. You're gonna get stabbed off the rip,
Yeah.
unless you run away.
Yeah, unless you run away.
They're not gonna shoot the man in the leg. What is he gonna do? Get back up and keep going?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry another black man had to pass away, but bro, you have to look at the whole story. Like, he's resisting arrest. He's running away with a weapon.
Yep.
What the fuck do you expect?
What is he supposed to do?
What do you put yourself in his shoes?
Yeah.
You running away. Doesn't matter if you black. Stop using race. It doesn't matter if you black, white, Hispanic. What if you run away from the knife with a knife?
But speaking of race, right? The whole thing of the NBA, right, is
NBA?
Yeah, because I will point out there's certain groups out there that's very hypocritical, right? The whole NBA right now is focused on Black Lives Matter, right? Everybody has stuff on the back
Even
of their
Luka.
jersey, right? Even Luka. Luka's jersey says equality in Slovenian. And tell me why, he got into a little scuffle with, oh, you wasn't there. All right, so we was watching the game in my crib last night. You missed the first quarter. In the first quarter, Montrezl Harrell with the dreads from the Clippers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, they got into a little beef at first. They was talking. And then Luka went up for a layup. And then he got it. And then Montrezl Harrell was like on him. And he went like that. And he flopped.
Luka?
No. Montrezl.
Oh, was
he just lifted up his arm. And he flopped. And then Luka looked down and he said, "Stop flopping, big man."
I seen it on Instagram.
Yeah, he said, "Stop flopping, big man."
Yeah,
and I guess that got him hot. So later on, when Montrezl scored, it was third quarter. He scored his first 2 points. He said, "Bitch ass white boy."
But Lucas,
He said, "Punk ass white boy" or something like that, or "pussy ass white boy." And my thing is, we're trying to get away from race, but he's over here calling him punk ass white boy.
but hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Hold on, no, wait.
Yeah.
Hold on, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come on now, though. You know how it is when you playing basketball.
Yeah, I know how it is, but I'm just saying, if it was the other way around.
Oh, he would have took it the wrong way.
No, I'm saying, if it was the other way around, what would the news, what would social media, what would everybody say?
They'd be pushing that shit hard.
They'll be pushing that shit hard.
Super hard.
If it was a white person saying that to a black person, like saying bitch ass black person,
But see, that's just
or even words using the word.
That's what I be meaning. Like when us black folks getting in fights, we
Yeah.
like, what's up? In word.
Yeah.
Bro, that's just
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like that's normal. But if he would have said that, it would
Yeah,
have
yeah,
been
yeah,
pushed.
It would have been
But now,
pushed.
because it's black on white, it's not
Mhm.
pushed, and that's what I see. Even with that little white boy that the white people was tripping out about,
Bro, I can really get.
nobody was. It was like, oh, why y'all trying to compare? He's already arrested. This, and that. It's because it wasn't made a big deal of. It's a little white boy got shot in the head.
But it's. Want me to hear my side?
Yeah.
It's a different scenario.
What do you mean? It's a different scenario?
It's messed up completely. Yes.
Yeah.
The guy's already in jail. He already
Yeah.
got convicted.
But here's the thing. The people was in jail also for George Floyd, and there were still protests and riots going on for a good minute after.
That's what.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
we can't be hypocritical.
Why?
But this is something I will say,
Why?
because I did grow up in DFW, right?
Mm.
And this is just a quick analysis that I made.
It's a different. Hold on, bro.
No. It has nothing to do with that situation.
Oh.
I would just say we're working for inclusion, right?
Mm.
But I feel like y'all are more tribal towards against outsiders. You know what I mean? That's why when people like Iggy Azalea or just somebody comes and tries to do rap, y'all like, oh, this person's white, don't listen to like, this, and that. You know what I mean? And then, or if like, let's say if everybody just hanging out and it's just a little white boy trying to dress, all hood. It's like, oh, look at the little punk ass white. You know what I'm saying? It's very quick to exclude everybody else.
Yeah.
Or you say, oh, why you trying to cook like that? You can't do this and that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how do you feel about that whenever everybody else is trying to work towards inclusion, but same thing with, like, let's say Kim Kardashian, they call them box braids, but she had, basically the braids, and every person of color was attacking her.
I mean,
stuff like that. How do you feel about that?
Personally,
yeah,
box braids originated and started with black folks,
and that's true.
And
everybody knows that though.
Yes, and I'm sorry, but I can't help the fact that my own people are gonna get offended by a white girl wearing braids.
But that's the thing, cause
like that's not your.
Because here's the thing, it's because what about when a black girl she has blonde hair, straight?
I've never seen a black chick with blonde hair.
You're a trip. I just saw
dark skinned chick.
I ain't say dark skin.
Who?
I have seen dark skin, but I'm saying with straight hair. That's why there's weaves.
Hair?
There's weaves.
You've never seen a black woman use a flat iron, bro?
No, I'm saying yes, I've seen that, but I'm saying you could tell when it's weave or when it's natural. Okay, you not? Yes or no?
You're not black. Can I explain?
Yeah. I'm saying yes or no.
Yes or no what?
Can you tell when there's difference between?
Yes,
natural
you can
hair?
tell. Yes, you can tell.
Okay.
But let me.
All right.
As a black person, it's very hard for some women to grow real hair.
Yeah.
That's just a natural black thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't help that. And I feel like black people have been through so much. It's like, why is this white girl trying to be like? At the end of the day, it's culture.
Yeah. But how? That's what I'm trying to get at though. Why can?
I think it's just been like that for years.
Why can, black people emulate other cultures, but anytime somebody tries to emulate a black culture, it becomes the biggest beef.
It's because we've been dealing with this bullshit for over 400 years, bro. We're offended.
Over here?
Yes, bro. We're tired of people trying to be like us. Be yourself.
True.
Stop trying to dress black. Stop trying to get braids.
But what is dressing black? Because it's
What's
more
dressing
dressing
black?
urban.
I don't know what about now.
Yeah,
but maybe back in the day with the baggy shorts,
yeah.
long tees. I don't know about now because everybody's like dressing the same.
Yeah, everybody dresses pretty similar. But it's more urban now.
And like I'm so,
but still, people will say, "Stop dressing black. Stop trying to be."
A lot of black women don't like white women.
Yeah,
it's because, don't get me wrong, bro. White women, they try to be black, like they try hard to be black.
Urbanized women do try, especially like. We all know those ones that try extra hard, talk black, this, and that. Like,
but don't get me wrong.
Like
see,
bad baby type women.
Bro,
and those become the annoying one because they get tattooed and they get.
This is a very hard topic to talk about.
It is, but we're
because
we're
that's why I be saying about culture, bro. If you grew up on the privileged side, it's not okay for you to act black. If you're a white person, we use James for instance, who grew up in a black community, who grew up in the hood.
Yeah. That's why it's okay.
It's okay. Yeah. But it's because you've been in our shoes.
He grew up around. Talking black isn't necessarily just something that you try to do. You talk how the people around you talk. That's That's why everybody in Louisiana talks the same.
There you go.
Whenever I went to Mexico when I came back when I was younger, I came back talking like the Mexicans.
There you go. And Port Arthur.
Yeah.
They got a few white folks who grew up in Port Arthur.
Yeah.
You are able to come to the hood, bro.
Yeah.
You grew up in the hood.
Oh, me?
No, not you. Good. It don't matter.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
I'm bringing
That's
some ribs.
bro. It just brings it. I think it has to do with culture. You go to Mexico, you go fuck with the cartels. That's culture. You can't go do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even want to do that though.
But it's just. I think.
I stay out their way.
And I feel like it's gonna be like this because at the end of the day, it's like if you're not part of the culture, we can't. Bye, I guess.
But here's the thing: you can't have your cake and eat it too. That's what I'm trying to get at.
You can't.
You can't be super exclusive and at the same time try to be inclusive in what you want. That's the same thing I try to say with women, with women's rights. They want to have equal pay and equal just everything, right? But at the same time, men still have to deal with a lot more dangerous jobs. We got to pay for mostly everything, unless you have an equal household.
And personally,
but, yeah,
I think. Hold on, I'm showing this black,
yeah,
this black thing. I just, like I was telling you, I think a lot of black people have been through a lot of bullshit,
yeah.
and they getting tired of people trying to be us, killing us away. They trying to be us.
But here's the thing: you have to decide if you want to be your own tribe or want to integrate with the rest of America. That's at the point we're at. Because now we've reached good heights.
Whoa.
Yeah.
With the white and black shit.
Yeah.
White people have never made it okay for black people to be together. Never.
What do you mean be together?
Like hang out. Like it's always been segregated. So think about it.
Well, that was in the 60s.
But it's still the same way.
It's 50 years ago.
It's still the same way.
That's pretty recent if you look at history.
It's still the same way.
But
when you go when a black person go out to a restaurant, okay, Saltgrass. Bro, them white folks gonna look at you like, bro, you're not supposed to be here. It's a cultural thing.
I don't think that's really. Y'all might perceive it that way.
It's because it's been happening for so long.
Before, it might have been that way when it first, integration. But now I feel like it's more like, let's say if you see somebody with blue hair, right?
Yeah.
You just gonna look at them like, that's crazy. The same thing if you see like a black person at a country fest where it's nothing but white people, they're gonna be like, what the hell? Like, it's a black person.
I just feel like, bro, black folks' race has been through so much.
That's why black people, whenever they go to like China or something,
it's like we're a superstar.
Yeah, they're celebrities because you're never seen. I feel like it's more of that, like intrigue and like, oh look, there goes a black person, instead of like, what you doing here, black person?
That brings me to the point.
Yeah.
On why I say there's something about black. This has nothing to do with what we were talking about, but there's something about black people. It's something special. We don't know. I don't know what it is. Like, why are we so? You know what I mean? What is it? I don't know. It's like we're special and something we don't know yet.
But here's the thing.
Our blood's different. Our skin's different.
If a white person were to say that, it would be basically white power, right? Is what the group would. But now, if you were to say that, like like you did, is that considered black elitist?
I don't look at it like that.
I mean, but that's how they would perceive it if a white person said it.
Who, me?
No, I'm saying like just they.
Who's like other black folks?
Just the media, like like let's say another black person, they hear somebody say, white people, we have something special, I don't know what it is, but we got some.
That brings me back to social media.
Yeah.
Bring me back there.
That's why I don't know if you've seen. I haven't been on Instagram at all.
Oh my God, we're not gonna talk about it.
Here's the thing, everybody. I might pop in on Facebook just because I have business on Facebook, and I did have business on Instagram. I do connect with a lot of people on Instagram, and that's where I meet. But honestly, to me, social media, I'm done with social media. I kept Snapchat just because of the YF group chat. But you see, how often do I check that? Like twice a day.
A little bit.
Yeah, about twice a day. Y'all say something around 8, I check it at lunchtime. Y'all say something at lunchtime, I'm going to see it at dinner time. Because I'm trying not to be on social media that often. And it's honestly made good progress on my life. Like, I felt better this week.
Oh, I don't even be on social media as much as you was, so I don't.
I wouldn't say as much as me because here's the thing. I categorize my stuff. Look, I digest my stuff really quick. Everything I do is real efficient.
Oh, bro, do we really have to talk about how?
If you could include YouTube in social media, then that's different.
YouTube has. I feel like YouTube's different.
Yeah, I watch
YouTube every day.
I watch YouTube. So if you check my phone, it says I use my phone about 12 to 16 hours a day. Most of those hours is YouTube.
Yeah, true, but
because sometimes I even play YouTube while I'm asleep, like a binaural beat. I might play a book. I use YouTube for educational, for comedy, for release, like game highlights.
True.
But social media this week, I have not used it, and I feel better.
If a person, I don't really be on there like that. Every so often, I don't be on there like that.
I don't know about that because
I really don't.
I do be checking, and I be checking Facebook and Instagram.
I really don't be on
and
them like that.
Every time I be on there, guess what?
It'd
be a big ass green light.
I don't be on
right
them
by
hoes like that.
Onte's name.
You know how many
Deontay
times?
Williams,
Do you know how many times you close your app and it still say that?
For about 3 minutes, yeah.
Anyway, social media doesn't affect me like that. If I need to take a break, I take a break.
I mean, but here's the thing. Let's get to the real. You said the same thing about herbs.
Who?
Herbs.
Herbs?
Yeah.
What about herbs?
Plants.
Oh, plants.
Yeah.
What about it?
You said you could quit it whenever you want.
I could.
But remember back in the day, I gave you analysis. I said you was the most on your shit whenever you wasn't around the herbs. And I understand it's a good indulgence in your life. But it's the same thing. You saying
I'm
like
just trying to give you. I'm just understand.
I'm saying you saying you could quit it whenever you want. It doesn't affect you like that, like it does everybody else. But here's the thing: even if you know it or not, social media affects your brain and it starts changing your brain chemistry because it releases dopamine every time you get likes, every time you interact.
I don't get likes.
You know what I'm saying? Anytime you interact with people or anything, or you view something, it gets your blood going, or it gets you excited. Social media has been proven to change just your brain chemistry. You can't really concentrate back regular until 30 minutes after you have been on a social media app.
Bro, I don't.
No, your brain, like.
Bro, David, I don't believe those statistics.
It's been tested.
I know it's been tested, but bro, I only get on social media to promote the team, which I don't care about any of the things. Bro, social media I have to use social media. Yeah. Why? Is because I have a team that needs to have exposure.
Yeah.
Without that, you will not get anywhere.
I wouldn't say that.
You're not gonna get anywhere. You're not even gonna be able to find tournaments. You're not gonna be finding shit.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be able to find nothing.
Yeah.
You're not gonna nothing.
Yeah.
Because everything that has to do involved with gaming is on social media.
But for all the people that's tuning in for the YF show, please keep tuning in, even if I don't promote it on Instagram. Because here's the thing. I ain't going to be on there till January.
You can take your break. I got a business. I got a team. I got the gang to promote. I'll be promoting.
I'm saying you the face now. You, Mr. YF Onte. You got the juggernaut booties on Snap. You got these hoes saying, hey, let me suck it from the back and shit. I seen that.
David do, goddamn me.
Shit, I seen that. Tell the people about that. Did she ever hit you up and suck it from the back?
I forgot I even posted that.
Yeah, you posted that on the story, man.
This whole froze.
What? Oh, you talking about the live? You can listen to the YF show, YF Dizzy and YF Onte. We having in-depth conversation on race, politics, and everything in between. Speaking of politics, have you seen Miss Kamala? No, actually, it's Kamala. If you say Kamala, they say you're racist. It's Kamala.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Who?
It's Kamala.
The internet?
Internet. They're saying if you said Kamala, it's racist. It's Kamala.
I don't.
Harris, how is that? The Indian woman. Don't say black. It's an Indian woman that's running for vice president, right?
Indian?
Yeah, she's Indian.
I don't understand the difference. How is that?
Kamala is her name.
But how is the other name racist?
But who knows?
What the fuck?
Who knows? Who knows where the internet gets their standpoints or everything?
Bro.
If you say Kamala it's racist, so call her Kamala. She's an Indian woman, and that's what she wants to be. She changed her name to Harris, even though she has two Indian.
Is she
parents.
is she from the U.S.?
Her last name was Hijabi.
Is she from the U.S.? Hijabi?
I think she is.
Is she so? What the fuck?
She's from the U.S.
This is retarded. I'm going.
But here's the thing. Coming up, she's been a cop. So
where?
I ain't saying she's not an official cop, but she's put a lot of people in jail.
Oh, we were talking about
we talked about that last show.
Yeah.
But we gonna take a quick little break. You listen to the YF show.
Smell like chlorine, bro.
YF Dizzy, YF Onte. Whenever we get back, we gonna talk about is Kamala Harris a garden tool, if you know what I mean. I'm living my life. My life is good. Here we go with some logic. Yo, you listen to the YF show. YF Dizzy, YF Onte. We in this thing like every Saturday. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you on YouTube, please subscribe. and Spotify. I listen to it all the way through. If you're on YouTube, give it a share. And what up, Mr. Williams? How you doing?
Personally, how I feel right now is a lot of people are ignorant.
See, now you going down. You spiraling in a negative. You gotta have faith.
Nah, people are ignorant. People are not gonna
People
listen.
isn't ignorant.
People will never not listen, dog.
But here's the thing. I was ignorant about subjects at some point, and I bet I'm still ignorant about certain subjects.
You definitely are.
Okay.
You most definitely are.
About
But
what?
I don't know right as of this moment, but
Yeah.
there's people out here who have been told a lot of facts. They did their own research, but they still are ignorant.
Yep.
And you cannot help an ignorant person.
Yep.
If they don't want to listen, they don't want to listen.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't want to make a change, they can't make a change.
Yeah.
You can't make a person take a bath. You can tell them to go.
Yeah.
You can force them in there, but can you make them take a bath? No.
Nah.
And until we stop having ignorant people in America, I'm just gonna say America because we're not nowhere else. America's not gonna change.
I feel like the world is changing day by day.
Nah,
And what up, Marcus Stone?
The whole
Tune in.
is definitely not changing.
See,
If it doesn't change, November would tell us what's gonna happen.
See, here's the thing: you can't be a nihilist
Nah,
because a nihilist believes there's no point. We're not doing this for no
I didn't
reason.
say that.
No. I'm saying, but that's basically towards the path. Believing that everybody's ignorant, nothing's gonna change, is kind of being nihilist because that means we're doing this for no reason. Why are we talking about this anyways? Then,
I didn't say everybody.
yeah,
said
yeah,
some.
you said a good amount.
There is a good amount,
Yeah, and that's why it's everybody's job to inform them. Because
and
guess what?
that's what I'm saying. You can't.
If we inform just one by one, let's say we just get somebody else, that's just one more person who's on our team
I mean, you
trying
can
to inform the ignorant.
You can be the president of the United States
Yeah.
and not believe nothing that's coming out of my mouth. You go believe the next person, but you're not gonna believe the person who has the power to make it change.
I feel that.
You can't help that
Mm.
because what? You don't like the way he look?
Yeah.
He's a white man in office.
Speaking of the president, before we get out, we got a few more minutes. I want to talk about Kamala Harris. So back in the day, if you ain't know, when she was 29, you know, she was just out there running the streets. You know what I mean? And there was a mayor out in California. And tell me why Kamala, she had entanglements with the mayor. He was about 69, 68 years old, and Kamala was 29. And I feel like once you're 29, that's an age where you can't say, I was young and stupid. I did that because I was young and stupid. And not alone, the mayor was married. And after being entangled with him, that's what started her political career. So let me ask you, does that make her a hoe? Sleeping with a married man?
Did she know
Yeah.
that he was a mayor?
Yeah, for sure. That he's 68. Do you think any woman would sleep with a 68-year-old unless he has money, notoriety,
Bro,
or just a position of power?
Bro, come on, Dave. You act like you had never been in the real world before. There's women who would date a 20-year-old. So I don't. Did she know that he was a mayor? Yes.
Yeah, for sure. And after that, that's when she got her first position in the government.
By having intercourse with him, basically.
Yeah, and basically she slept her way to the top.
Is she a hoe?
Does that make her a hoe, or can your wholeness be deleted?
Nah, I think that's a smart ass bitch.
That's smart.
That's very smart.
Mm.
She took advantage of it. She knew what she wanted to do.
So that don't make you no hoe.
If her agenda was to get in the office, she's a smart bitch. She's a smart bitch.
Yeah.
You might be a smart. How should I say?
A smart hoe.
There you go.
Same thing like these OnlyFans women.
There you go.
They smart hoes.
But they just
because you got a house doesn't make you any less of a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you about to be vice president doesn't make you any less of a hoe.
What's she gonna do now? Try to have an entanglement with the actual president?
Nah, what they don't gonna do with that? Joe's gonna die or something, or
Bro,
step down.
really, Joe's family they're embarrassing that dude.
Why?
That's messed up.
Why is it
They
embarrassing?
should not have Joe Biden. Why is his family okay with him running for this?
Who knows, man? And that's all I gotta say.
That's not okay,
This is
bro.
the YF show. YF Dizzy Wife. On to any last remarks?
No.
All right. You tuned in to episode 21 of the YF show. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We having a great Saturday. I'm living life. I'm off them Corona, so I'm feeling good. You feel me? Yeah. Let's spit a couple bars from wife Onte.
Onte has retired.
Onte retired, but we getting higher.
I don't got much to say, but I'm trying to get $1.
Get $1 cause I am a fucking fighter.
Fighter, fight you out, fighter.
I'm a fighter, what the fuck am I lighter?
Lighter, spark it up, pass that to my bro.
Yeah, what a plug cause I'm trying to get higher.
Higher, skydiving, higher.
Skydive, boy, I'm way too high, ayy.
Right.
Shout out to the Lord, I'm feeling way alive, ayy. We gone. We out of there, boy. Yeah.